Hello gamers and welcome to Quick Tips for Escape from Tarkov. Quick tips are short and valuable insights that get straight to the point. Topics will always be listed here, timestamps there, and a barely noticeable progress bar just below. I'm Evil Jet, and this is an episode of Making Money, a series dedicated to helping you learn how to earn more and lose less. In this video, I'll be covering 3 topics: the value of looting jackets, why learning all the loot cache locations should be a top priority, and how to make profit with a recently built hideout. Starting off with jackets, the ones we're looking for are either blue or brown and are found hanging on walls, in closets, on coat racks, and even on the floor. They contain barter items, provisions, and most importantly, a chance at incredibly valuable keys. A single key could turn an average run into a superb one, and to top it off, they're an easy item to store in your secure container. I've made millions selling keys from jackets on the flea market, and I suggest looking for and learning their locations throughout your travels. Next up is loot caches. I can't stress enough learning where all the loot caches are for the maps that you're playing. Scavenging is an important aspect of Tarkov, and knowing where the potential loot can be not only increases your average earned per raid, but also teaches you where other players may end up. Combine this with the knowledge of how long it takes you to move around, and you'll be creating great opportunities to catch unsuspecting enemies by surprise in no time. Loot caches are a great moneymaker, and their locations should be learned as early as possible. Each cache has a chance at valuable items, and collecting them is worthy of being the sole objective for a player during their raid. It's not uncommon for me to make over 300,000 rubles with only a scavenger vest and a duffel bag for storage. Learn the caches, make a lot more money. It's that simple. If you'd like some support with learning the maps, I'll be hosting live sessions on Twitch in the future where I encourage others to play in offline mode alongside me. I'll put on my tour guide hat and explore different maps in a beginner-friendly format. Links and more info will be available in the description. Our last topic for this video features a couple of ways to make profit with your newly developed hideout. The 2 areas you'll need to have built are the med station and the workbench. The specific crafting recipes we'll be looking at are for wires and saluas. Still rather confused with the pronunciation of the word salua, and if you could spell it out phonetically in the comments, I'd really appreciate it. 8 wires can be crafted for the cost of 2 power cords. In patch 12.4, cords could be purchased on the flea market for 15 to 20,000 rubles. That's likely to change in 12.5, so keep an eye on the prices before you barter. Wires themselves are used often and will always make a tidy profit if this recipe stays the same. Keep an eye out for cords and loot caches, computers, duffel bags, cabinets, technical supply crates, and on dead scavs. Near the end of 12.4, I typically sold wires for 10,000 rubles. If I round down to 70,000 for the sale of 8 wires after fees, that would make my 2 power cords effectively worth 70,000 rubles. That means that this 2 square item holds a potential value of over 35,000. You might want to spend more time checking computers. Saluas take advantage of some items you'll naturally have in your stash. Painkillers, bandages, and splints all can be purchased from therapists, and when you craft this recipe, you can even use a partially depleted painkiller. Perfect use for your leftovers from the raid. All items crafted in the hideout count as found in raid, and this makes crafting saluas a solid way to make money over time. They aren't a huge profit earner later in the wipe, though you can consistently make income throughout the whole game with this recipe. That's it for these quick tips. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check back often to grow your game and escape from Tarkov. Oh god! I thought I killed him. That's so funny.